Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. 1,000 days ago, Russia launched its brutal and unprovoked full-scale invasion of Ukraine. These are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 724,050 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,610 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 17 tanks, 33 armored combat vehicles, 46 artillery systems, 38 drones, 1 cruise missile, 120 vehicles, and 17 pieces of special equipment. The Russians launched 135 combat clashes and carried out 65 airstrikes, including 97 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 678 kamikaze drones and carried out 3,930 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports, through 1,000 days of war, Kremlin narratives have changed. But Ukrainian resistance has stood firm. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War, Russian officials continue to use threatening rhetoric as part of efforts to deter the United States from publicly authorizing Ukraine's use of US-provided attacks in limited strikes against Russian and North Korean military targets in Kursk Oblast. This US authorization, if officially confirmed, would notably be a mild response to Russia's escalatory introduction of North Korean troops as active combatants in Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Putin's introduction of North Korea as a new belligerent in his invasion of Ukraine was a major escalation. Allowing Ukraine to use US missiles against legitimate military targets in Russian territory in accord with all international laws and laws of armed conflict is a very limited response and cannot reasonably be characterized as an escalation in itself. French and British sources clarified on November 18 that the reported US permissions regarding Ukraine's ability to use attacks for limited strikes within Russia do not inherently extend to Ukraine's ability to use French and UK-provided Scalp and Storm Shadow missiles for long-range strikes in Russia. The Kremlin continues to state its unwillingness to accept any compromises, including those that would freeze the conflict along the current front line, further demonstrating the Kremlin's insistence on complete Ukraine capitulation. Russian forces recently advanced in the main Ukrainian salient in Kursk Oblast, in Kupiansk, west of Kreminna, and in the Siversk, Pokrovsk, and Vuhledar directions. The Kremlin is continuing to militarize different levels of the Russian government by expanding the Time of Heroes program that aims to place veterans of the Russian full-scale invasion of Ukraine in positions in local, regional, and federal governments. The Russian Ministry of Defense illegally conscripted Ukrainian youth in occupied Donetsk, Luhansk, Kherson, and Zaporizhia oblasts as part of Russia's fall 2024 conscription cycle. In Zelensky's nightly address he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, Zelensky visited Kupiansk and Pokrovsk, meeting Ukrainian brigades on the front line. He received updates from commanders on the security and social situation in the Donetsk and Kharkiv regions, expressing gratitude to all personnel holding their positions. Secondly, marking Sergeants' Day, Zelensky honored the pivotal role of sergeants in the Ukrainian army. He acknowledged their leadership and contributions, which are essential for the effective functioning of military units. Lastly, state awards were presented to distinguished warriors who have excelled in battle. Zelensky praised their steadfast service and highlighted the dedication of Ukraine's armed forces. First Lady Alina Zelenska visited Slovenia to participate in the Enhancing Human Security Fund meeting, presenting initiatives to support war-affected children and families. She also highlighted Slovenia's commitment to aiding Ukraine's reconstruction efforts, including partnerships between Slovenian and Ukrainian medical institutions. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.